what he's been up to?
What? A little bit of sniffing? You gotta do it.
That's my. So look, if somebody asks you something and somebody like snooze, just remember you heard it here.
Old school weed, sending nothing but some G's. Any full pack of top papers, about to put some P's in it. Twerk it for me, baby, and make sure you put your knees in it. I got leg room, I could probably fit your knees in it. What y'all know about that country from by the river's edge? Thought I told you colder than a winter out in Winnipeg. Popping like you better be when you the proper pedigree. Blowing sweet and sour while I'm chewing on that sesame. Know that God blessing me.
I am Jermaine, the G in the G class, mother of 4, entrepreneur, influencer, executive administrator, creator, to name a few, and now your podcast host. What's up, G Class Podcast? I am your host, Jermaine. So happy to have you all back here with me, and I just wanted to do somewhat of an update video. I mentioned in my last 2022 update that I will link here. I mentioned that I had some fun things going on, some like big news that I couldn't quite reveal just because I wasn't sure, if it was going to happen or not. But I ended up collaborating and asked to be the host of a concert, and that was with Bobby V and Jay Holiday as the headliners. So I just wanted to kind of come on and just like kind of talk about that experience and how that was and just how it came about. And I just had a great time. I did do a live with Jay Holiday, and that's on my that's linked to, it's also on the podcast streaming platforms. But that was super cool. Jay Holiday was so down to earth, funny. He had me laughing the whole time. He just made that experience really comfortable, and I enjoyed that very much. And it was crazy because when you're trying to do things and trying to like understand tech and how things work, it was crazy because the monitor that he could see me through, I couldn't see him, but I did have my phone, which kind of had like a lag on the stream because my phone wasn't set up. My live wasn't set up. It was set up through the other device. So it was a little crazy to try to gauge that, but it worked out. We initially had a 30-minute time slot with him, and we ended up going for an hour. So that goes to show how well it went, and I really enjoyed doing that. And that's something I want to do more of. The live part was great just because sometimes you can't always get people in the same place as you. So that was a great option. But yeah, so as far as the hosting goes, the show promoters hit me up and was like, hey, we think this would be a great opportunity for you, something to expand the podcast and just, for me to get my feet wet and to kind of expand what it is that I'm trying to do with media. So yeah, Bobby V and Jay Holiday and also a few other artists, some were local to the area that we live in, and then an artist came through from Philly. And I'm telling y'all, the vibes, that show was so, like, live music, live concerts, they just pull a different feeling. And I prepared, as best as I could. I just did some research on a few things and, just trying to identify like my style and how I would approach being a host. And being as though it was my first like time hosting an event live like that, I was just a little nervous, not sure what to do, not sure about an exact format. And it doesn't matter, like, you still have to be fluid and understand that things are subject to change, and which they did. We had a few changes throughout the night, and you can't be so scripted that you can't forget to just flow and go with it and just enjoy the night, which is exactly what I did. So I, collabed with the DJ. He was so cool. Shout out to DJ Showtime. He, let me know. He said, you're not up there by yourself. Like, I'm here. I got you. Don't worry about it. And so that whole time, like, kind of leading up to that day, I was just like, in my nerves, you know, just not sure. You just always don't know how people are going to receive you or whatever. And then just wanting to do a good job. But I'm telling y'all, we got to sound check earlier that night, and all of my nerves, all of my whatever I was worried about just went away as the lights, they started, you know, doing the lights, getting those up and running. Bobby V came in to do his sound check, and just hearing the music, he was on the keyboard, and I'm telling you, in that instant, like, everything just melted away, and I was just like, this is gonna be dope. I just felt it. And then I was excited. I mean, I was excited anyway, but I was excited. I was like, wow, you know, I can't wait to get back. You know, I had everything kind of already prepared. I had gotten my makeup done earlier that day. I had, you know, my outfit, everything was just good to go. I just needed to come home and get dressed, and I was excited. So we got there, and like, it was, people were there. They were coming in already. Like, VIP was sold out. Everything just went really, really well. It was organized. We, you know, were adamant about sticking as close to the starting time, you know, as we could. I was able to meet Jay Holiday and Bobby V both before the show and kind of just chat with them for a second or two, along with the other artists. And I just wanted to make sure as the host that they knew me, that we met. You know, I wanted to find out if there was anything that they wanted me to mention in particular or not mention. I just want to be respectful of them. And they were so chill. I mean, Bobby was chilling in his dressing room with his people. I got a chance to meet his manager and his DJ as well. Shout out to DJ Cat Daddy. He was so funny and cool. Melinda was super cool. And Jay Holiday was in the back chilling. Him and his people were in the back eating. And it was just a relaxed, like, just, I can't really pin. It was just such good energy there, and that's exactly what you want with a concert like that, especially with celebrities. You just don't know, you know, what you might come across. But shout out to both of them for making everything so comfortable and cool and fun. Like, listening back to some of their older songs, and like, it just, along with the new ones, but it just brought back those like good memories, especially hearing the music live and like in person. And wow, I just, if nothing else, I had so much fun. Like, I had a ball doing it, and I just, you know, grateful for the opportunity, and, you know, hopefully able to do something like that again. And just kind of the feedback that I did get was great. I appreciate, you know, my people for coming through. I got some great support and some great feedback from them, and some people that I didn't know, you know, stopped me and told me that, you know, that I did a great job. So I'm proud of myself. I'm just proud of myself for believing in what I know I can do and just taking that chance on myself. I'm gonna tell y'all what, it's not easy getting up on a stage in front of hundreds of people, you know, knowing that you're going to be criticized, knowing that you're going to be judged or talked about, good or bad. In your mind, you know, you're not wanting to make a mistake or fumble over your words or seem unconfident in any of those things. So all of that plays a huge part. Not knowing if you're going to get crickets in the crowd, you know, and I'm not a comedian, so I'm not going to get up there and try to like make jokes or crack jokes or be funny. That's not who I am. All I can do is be me and bring those sides to myself that maybe the people don't see as much, or just the parts of me that could be a compliment to the show and what it represented, and the music and the feel and the vibe. So, you know, I know it's some haters, and shout out to y'all. It's always going to be haters, and that's fine. But I definitely, it doesn't make me doubt myself. I definitely know that I'm prepared, I'm qualified, I take things seriously. This is not a game to me. And quite frankly, you know, if it's that easy, everybody would do it. Everybody would get the opportunity, you know. So like, this is my PSA, you know, to everybody who feels like people are going to judge them and doubt them. They will. Everybody's going to have something to say, like I said, good, bad, or indifferent. And some people don't. Some people are truly supportive and happy for you or whatever. But at the same time, nobody sees the preparation. Nobody knows that I've taken pages of notes, listened to hundreds of hours of educational content and audio and reading books, and just nobody knows that. And that's not really anything that I have to prove, but it is going to become evident in how I produce and how I execute on what I say I'm going to do. So shout out to them. You know, I guess all news is good news, you know, whatever. But I know it just is fuel for me just to like keep doing what I'm doing. I had a great time. Like I said, I had so much fun. It was just a great experience overall. I am going to also include some clips and pictures and things of the footage that I do have of the concert. So I'm so excited to just keep moving forward and having some more people on the podcast and just the expansion of that. I am recording most of these so you can catch them not only on the streaming platforms for the audio, but also like YouTube and my Instagram. So I will link all of those as well. And make sure you follow the Instagram. It's the G Class Podcast on Instagram. And YouTube is the G Class by Jermaine. But of course, like I said, everything will be listed in the show notes. So I also want to mention that a portion of this video is sponsored by Lady Holiday Jewelry, which I am wearing right now. And congratulations to me. This is my first actual brand ambassador deal. So this is something that I've been wanting to do and partner and collab and just, you know, work together with someone with a brand. And shout out to her. She was so sweet. She hit me up on my DM and was like, hey, you know, I saw your content, I saw your page, and I think you would be, you know, great to work with. And I sent her my number and we talked for an hour, probably almost an hour on the phone. Never met her a day in my life, but you could never tell. She was just so cool, laid back, down to earth, and we just vibed, like we just connected. So I told her I definitely would love to work with her. And it just goes to show, you know, when you are doing your best and doing a little bit more as much as you can and just improving and just being true to you, that people will notice. And people, if they like you and like what you stand for, they will want to attach themselves to you in some way or work with you or whatever. So no, I don't even have 500 followers on my Instagram, but it doesn't matter. She saw something in me and something within my page that was interesting to her and that she thought I could have an influence by working with her brand. And I'm such a girly girl with stuff like this. I love dainty, cute pieces and necklaces and things like that. So she did send me over some items, and this is one of them. It's a set, so it's just kind of like a bangle cuff, like a bangle bracelet. It's like open-ended. And this bracelet here, which I love because I have really small wrists, so you can adjust this to the size of your wrist as needed. This cute charm set, heart set, and then like a layering chain, simple chain here. And I do love these earrings. They're so cute. So I love some hoops. If y'all know me, y'all know I love some hoops, and they just have just enough like sparkle on them, not too much, but also noticeable. And they're very like dainty, and they're not heavy at all on your ears. So I love the pieces. They're great. I love them so much. I've been wearing them the past couple days just to give you guys my honest opinion on them, and they stand out, but they don't overpower everything. So I will also link her information as well. Shout out to you, girl. Thank you so much for sending me over these pieces. And I'm gonna find out if we have like a code or some way, some link, so that if you guys are interested, she will know that I sent you. So that is all for this video for now. Just can't be grateful enough for the opportunities and what's in store. There's some more fun things that I have coming up. Won't reveal those just yet. We'll see. You know how it is when things are in the works. But if you guys want to leave me a comment classy in the comments. Drop that for me in the comments if you are riding with the G Class podcast. Comment comment classy in the comment section below. And I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support as always. I will see you on the next one.